Hey, Teacher Let Your Light Shine family. It's Mackenzie Oliver here, and today we are diving into one of my very favorite topics, homeschool hybrids. If you've been dreaming of starting a micro school or a hybrid program, or maybe you're already running one but still struggling with organization, then this episode is for you. I'll be sharing the do's, the don'ts, and key mistakes that I've learned from running a Lighthouse Learning Micro School, where we serve almost 100 students in our hybrid model. And the catch is, I never thought I would be running a homeschool hybrid, that's for sure. So I'm excited to share my experience with you in hopes that you gain some great wisdom, insight, and action steps for your own program. Welcome, teacher, to the Let Your Light Shine podcast. If you're searching for the freedom and permission to design the life you love as a teacher, you're in the right place. I'm on a mission to help teachers just like you build their own dream school or homeschooling business. In this present day, the world needs you, teacher friend, to step out in faith and give students an education they love and so deserve. In this podcast, I will teach you how to start a fulfilling and profitable homeschooling business that lights you up. I'm Mackenzie Oliver, former elementary teacher and instructional coach, gone homeschool teacher and business builder. I'm here to empower you to step outside the classroom and choose the experiences, the curriculum, and all the moments that put a smile on your face and your students. Does it seem like a dream? Well, it did to me, until God opened the doors and made it reality. Together, we are breaking through fears and moving the crowd. So get out your notebook, sharpen your pencil. It's time to get your teach on. The weather here in Florida is absolutely beautiful. We have just entered into spring break, and I am really enjoying my time off. And I hope that you are as well if you are gearing up for a season of rest and restoration and excitement and growth, because spring is here. We're all adjusting to daylight savings time. And I know for sure that this episode is hopefully going to inspire you and help you to get the spring cleaning done in your mind and in your heart so that we can create something really awesome for the world. Now, let's talk about what a homeschool hybrid program is. What exactly is it? And I would say think of it as best of both worlds. Structured learning like a traditional school or however you want it to be. Like there is a learning component here. Project-based learning, whatever type of core academic, so to speak. But it also has a flexibility of homeschooling. At Lighthouse Learning, we have students who attend Monday through Wednesday for core academics, or students can come Thursday and Friday for enrichment like cooking, life skills, STEAM projects, PE, art, music, nature-based studies. Now, we also have a micro school component where students can come, of course, Monday through Friday. So Monday through Wednesday, they get their core academics. Thursday and Friday, they receive enrichment. We also have families who choose Monday through Wednesday for core academics and then a Thursday enrichment class, and then the students are home on Fridays. Now you're probably asking, well, what do they do when they are home on the days that they're not with you? Well, if they come Monday through Wednesday, then Thursdays and Fridays, the way that our program has been set up is that the parents are teaching whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. But next year we are changing it because we are getting a curriculum that is going to be very straightforward, to where Monday through Wednesday, their core academics are done at school and they can finish up with the progression that they are on by taking home their small unit workbooks with them. That's not the only curriculum that we are using at our school, but it is one of them that we can at least have as a very powerful connection here and at home. So we've been able to not send anything home over the past 5 years as we have created a homeschool hybrid component, but we are seeing that parents want it. We like it as well so we can continue the progression of student learning. And that's just the way that our model is. But there are many models out there where you can make your hybrid program any way that you would like it. We have just always been paying attention to the market and what people are wanting. So Monday through Wednesday are our core academics. Thursdays and Fridays are enrichment. Some families, they do not want to send their children anywhere for core academics, so they choose Lighthouse Learning for Thursday and Friday enrichment days. Well, why is this important? Well, not every child thrives in a 5-day traditional school setting. Some need more time at home, others need more hands-on learning opportunities, and a hybrid school helps families stay involved in their child's education while also having the structure and socialization that they need and desire. So who is it for? We have families who are new to homeschooling and want that support. We also have working parents who can't do full-time homeschooling. And we even have students who've struggled in traditional classrooms and need something different. So if any of this sounds like you or something they are interested in, you're definitely paying attention to the right podcast episode. I also want to mention that we have many students who went 5 days a week in public school, and their families are like, I just want them to come 4 days because I actually want to spend time with my child on Friday, or I have a flexible job myself. And so this really works out because we can go have mommy and daughter dates on Friday, or they can take horseback riding lessons on Friday, or we travel for softball, or I travel for my work. The list goes on and on. So part 2 of this podcast, I want to talk about things that I have seen that have really helped us thrive as a homeschool hybrid. We did not start the hybrid program until year 3. Number 1 is to establish clear expectations. And that is something that I do not believe that I was very good at my first year. So one change that I am making is making sure that at Lighthouse Learning, we're laying out very clear expectations from the start. If your child is going to be coming part-time to our school, here is what needs to be accomplished Thursdays and Fridays when they are not with us at Lighthouse Learning so that we continue the progression. And parents really do need to know exactly what their role is at home and what they should be doing at school versus at home. So next year, we are going to be creating a parent guidebook that explains our hybrid model, the expectations for assignments, and how they can support their child's learning. I do believe, and I'm telling you what is helping us to become better, okay? I'm not saying that I am perfect at it. I'm saying that this is going to help us get better and to continue to thrive. Because as we have experienced exponential growth, from that comes more visionary, more creativity on my part as well. So we do need to have a strong curriculum plan. We can't just wing it. And I can tell you that there have been times I felt like I was just winging it, and I'm sure that you have felt the same, or you might feel like, but it can only take you so far. Sometimes we just have to start by winging it. But I do believe the one thing that we have always done is we've had structured lessons in reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. But we also include project-based learning, and sometimes that's difficult to send home to families. So in middle school, we just wrapped up our integrated trades unit when they learned about art and careers in art and media. And one way that we extend our enrichment program for our middle school students is that we take them on field trips every Thursday based upon the trade that they are learning or the career that they are learning. Now, if the families do not come on Thursdays and Fridays, their children are going to miss that field trip. But that is something that they have chose to either be a part of or not be a part of. And so with that in mind, we let the parents know these are the expectations. The plan is if you do want your child to come along, then you can bring them to the field trip, stay with us on the field trip, and then you guys can go on your merry way. And most families go, no, actually, I can't commit to that, so I will send them to your program on Thursdays as well. Some families say, no big deal, don't need to be a part of that. I would say another key component is to keep communication open. I can't tell you how many times we have avoided confusion by keeping really simple communication of what clear and consistency. So, what is the way that you are going to communicate? To all my teacher friends, parents, and visionary leaders, if you are listening to this, I know you are passionate about creating a micro school or a program, a homeschool hybrid that truly shines. But let's be totally honest. Building and growing a micro school or your own program or homeschool hybrid, it isn't easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Whether you're just getting started or looking to scale, there's so much to navigate. Legalities, marketing, finances, student enrollment, location, curriculum planning. That's exactly why I created Micro School Masterminds, a community where you don't have to figure it out all alone. Inside, you'll get step-by-step guidance to launch, grow, and sustain your micro school or homeschool hybrid, access to our exclusive training modules, resources, and live coaching, and a supportive network of educators who get it because they're building their own dream schools as well. You have this dream of creating an incredible opportunity for students, for teachers, and yourself. Maybe you're in the early stages, wondering, where do I even start? Or maybe you've already taken the leap, but now you're feeling overwhelmed with marketing, enrollment, all of the planning or the finances. You're not alone, and you don't have to figure it out all by yourself. That's why Micro School Masterminds is here to help you on a month-by-month basis. That's right, it's a month-by-month membership designed to give you the support, structure, and strategy you need to actually make progress. Each month, you'll get live group coaching calls so you can ask questions, get feedback, and gain clarity on your next steps. Step-by-step training modules on legal setup, marketing, enrollment, financial planning, school operations, a private community of passionate educators who get what you're building and are right there with you, a roadmap to keep you moving forward whether you're launching or growing your school, and new resources delivered to your teacher mailbox inside our Micro School Masterminds community that are brand new every single month. And again, the best part is it's a month-to-month membership, so you can join when you're ready and stay as long as you need. Or if you're all in, grab the yearly membership and get 2 months free. This is your time. Your vision deserves a real plan, and I want to help you every step of the way. Go to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds to join us today. That's teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We can't wait to see you. I think whenever you have a hybrid program, it's really important. Emails are important. We send a Wednesday email to our families. We have a beginning of the week, here's what we're learning. A Wednesday, here's how we wrap it up. We also have a Friday family email that goes out to everyone in our school, like from an admin perspective. But we do have a playground. That is the communication app that we have. And it's also our billing. And it's really been beneficial in clear communication. We are also able to let parents know if anything changes right away. Boom, they have it. It almost pops up as like a text message on your phone rather than having to wait till the end of the day to receive an email, if that is something that you're interested in. I would say that if you're going to do a hybrid program, you do want to prioritize hands-on learning. Otherwise, the parents are going to be like, okay, well, I could have done this at home. One of the biggest reasons families choose a hybrid model is because they want something different from traditional school. That's why we make sure our students do projects like cooking their way through history, designing tiny homes in their interior design unit, building business plans in our entrepreneurship classes. Kids learn best by doing, not just sitting at a desk all day. So how will you prioritize hands-on learning when they are with you? And I would say it's very important to ensure smooth transitions. One mistake that I made early on was assuming that students knew how to transition between home and school and all the materials that were needed between both. And I thought that families knew too. Hello! I had to train families on how to make Mondays a smooth start to the week, what Wednesdays look like as they are wrapping up, and what students need to complete by Monday. So however you want to do that, it's up to you. But I would say be mindful of transitions and how to make them smooth. Now, here are some common mistakes and what not to do, and trust me, it's because of my own experience. Number 1, try really hard not to replicate traditional school. I learned this the hard way because when I first started Lighthouse Learning, I needed to follow the traditional school schedule. I was new to this entire methodology. I really was never taught any other way to do it. So I was trying not to replicate traditional school, but it ended up sort of mimicking it. And then by December, I was like, okay, I'm totally done with this. This is exactly why I left. And I just went to the left and started doing it the way that I knew was best. And while, yes, it was great because they were in a small group setting, we were still doing these awesome field trips and we were learning outside and our school day looked different. I felt like the curriculum in itself still mimicked. But of course, there were some discrepancies. We weren't doing report cards. We were doing progress reports. I wasn't taking grades, but I found out later on that the parents did really appreciate the grades. So I do believe that trying not to replicate traditional school is very important, but it is a hard thing to do, so go easy on yourself. I would also say do not overload your parents with work. Don't send home too many assignments. Parents can get very overwhelmed. Kids are frustrated, and we really just need to keep it simplified. Now we have a rule. Only essential work goes home. So if a child can master a concept in class, there's really no need to send home anything extra just for the sake of it, because it really becomes almost a hindrance. And if you've seen anything about how students learn in Finland, there is no homework. They have shortened days. Their entire model is completely different than the Western way of education. And when they started to adopt some really cool methods of teaching and learning, students performed better than many other countries and just showed progress off the charts for themselves in comparison. I would also say it goes back to what to do, but this is what not to do, is to ignore student engagement. It's not just about academics. A hybrid program is not just about academics. It's about kids who don't enjoy learning and ways that you can make it fun for them. They want to stay engaged. That's why we do things like the student council, where middle schoolers get to plan events. Our younger students get to do passion projects where they get to explore their interests. Happy kids equals a successful learning environment. So don't ignore student engagement, which is why we said, okay, if parents do not want to send their children to us for the core academics, but they are a homeschooling family and they want them to come to a place where we do all the messy things and we have all the activities that rely on a lot of different skills and assets. You know, I'm not very good at teaching music, but I can find someone who is. I don't want to be outside teaching PE all day, but I know a man who does. I cannot create a garden, but I know a woman who loves to. So I would say that student engagement is really key. And if you can find a way to balance academics with a program that also is for enrichment, we found it to be super successful. And there's not a lot of people who do it this way, which is why I do believe that we have gained increasingly really wild rave reviews and student enrollment. I'd also say don't neglect teacher training. And this has been hard. It's really been hard for me because I feel like I'm still a teacher in training with this entire situation, but we have to have staff and staff needs to help you. And so they need to understand the hybrid model. And I can tell you not many people understand the hybrid model because we were not taught this way in college. So when I first hired teachers, I realized that they were very used to traditional classroom teaching. So I had to train them on how to work with hybrid learners, how to correspond with families, how to close that communication gap, and how to follow up and really make sure the students are progressing if they come for an academic program. Especially when students are moving between home and school throughout the week, things can get lost. So to finalize this podcast episode, I want to give you some tips on how to make your homeschool hybrid really thrive. Number 1, find your unique selling point. It's called a USP. What makes your school special? And right off the top, I say we're fun, we're flexible, we're family-centered. Fun, flexible, family-centered. We want to teach students in a fulfilling way. We want to make sure we're flexible for the family's needs. We want to make sure that we're family-centered and we allow the families to pick and choose their child's schedule. And from that, we also say that we are future-focused and we are faith-based. Those are the outer rings of how we teach our students. But the core is we want to have a fulfilling curriculum, we want to have flexible options, and we want to be family-centered. I'd also say invest in a strong curriculum that allows students to work from school and also carry on at home, or for us, even carry on during enrichment day. So if students are learning Monday through Wednesday, they still have activities that they need to finish up on Thursday and Friday. And if you're working from all different types of curriculum and papers are going everywhere and you got different teachers trying to work with the students who may not be there on Monday through Wednesday, it can create a little bit of a messy situation. So hybrid education really works best when students have structured academics, but also the flexibility to explore. So that's why we use core subjects in class, but allow students to work at their own pace in areas where they need more support. I would also say really focus on building a strong community. This is so important. Parents need to feel connected. Students thrive when they feel a sense of belonging. We have family meetups, field trips, end of the year showcases. Every other month, we have a parent night where students can showcase their projects that they're learning. Parents come, we have snacks set out, and they just get to see the teachers, and it's very laid back, music playing in the background. And I would say, for sure, the most important thing is you got to spread the word. Marketing is key. If you want families to find you, you have to put yourself out there. I started Lighthouse Learning with one Facebook post, one walk to my mailbox, and someone pulled up and I told them about Lighthouse Learning. One drop of the bucket is where it started and the whole thing filled up. Word of mouth referrals. Listen, we have a wait list and we have not paid big fancy companies to market for us. We just started. If you are having troubles in these areas, then you should definitely come and be a part of Microschool Masterminds. We have 10 modules for you to listen and learn and download and watch videos, all over marketing and money and time and experiences that not only are for myself, but for multiple people. So you can join us for a limited time at a low cost. You can also get 2 months free when you sign up for the yearly membership. That's a very popular choice. We go live every month for group coaching, but you have on-demand access to training videos and our community hub where we are talking all the time. We have an app and you get alerts on your app, like a little text message when something is new. Every month you get brand new content, but you still get access to all of the modules and the content. Time, money, freedom, flexibility, parent involvement, fundraisers, grants, making money, how to market, how to spread the word, how to advertise on social media, word of mouth, websites, emails. It's really plug and play, and I invite you to join us. You can go to teacherslетyourlightshine.com/masterminds, and I cannot wait to see you there because now is the time we got to get in the grind, my folks. I'll see you there. To all my teacher friends, parents, and visionary leaders, if you are listening to this, I know you are passionate about creating a micro school or a program, a homeschool hybrid that truly shines. But let's be totally honest. Building and growing a micro school or your own program or homeschool hybrid, it isn't easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Whether you're just getting started or looking to scale, there's so much to navigate. Legalities, marketing, finances, student enrollment, location, curriculum planning. That's exactly why I created Microschool Masterminds, a community where you don't have to figure it out all alone. Inside, you'll get step-by-step guidance to launch, grow, and sustain your microschool or homeschool hybrid, access to our exclusive training modules, resources, and live coaching, and a supportive network of educators who get it because they're building their own dream schools as well. You have this dream of creating an incredible opportunity for students, for teachers, and yourself. Maybe you're in the early stages, wondering, where do I even start? Or maybe you've already taken the leap, but now you're feeling overwhelmed with marketing, enrollment, all of the planning or the finances. You're not alone, and you don't have to figure it out all by yourself. That's why Microschool Masterminds is here to help you on a month-by-month basis. That's right, it's a month-by-month membership designed to give you the support, structure, and strategy you need to actually make progress. Each month, You'll get live group coaching calls so you can ask questions, get feedback, and gain clarity on your next steps. Step-by-step training modules on legal setup, marketing, enrollment, financial planning, school operations. A private community of passionate educators who get what you're building and are right there with you. A roadmap to keep you moving forward, whether you're launching or growing your school. And new resources delivered to your teacher mailbox inside our Microschool Masterminds community that are brand new every single month. And again, the best part is it's a month-to-month membership, so you can join when you're ready and staying as long as you need. Or if you're all in, grab the yearly membership and get 2 months free. This is your time. Your vision deserves a real plan, and I want to help you every step of the way. Go to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds to join us today. That's teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We can't wait to see you.